Alright, I think soup season is upon us, so let's make an all-time classic French onion soup. So to get started, we're going to need 3 to 3.5 pounds of Spanish or yellow onions, in which we're going to cut off the ends, take out the core, and then cut into long strips, as this is going to take at least a half hour of cooking. For an extra boost of flavor, we're going to take some fresh thyme and parsley, tie together with some kitchen twine and set aside for later. Then we're going to take a large pot and over medium heat add a little bit of olive oil and a tablespoon of butter, stir around until that butter is melted, and then we're going to add in all of our chopped onions. I know it looks like a lot now, but I promise you that these are going to reduce down, especially after we heavily salt them, which is going to help pull out some of that moisture and also give it plenty of flavor. Now the key to great caramelized onions is to constantly stir, as we cannot have these things burn, and the whole process takes about 30 to 45 minutes. There's no quick way to do caramelized onions, so it just takes time. Once finished, add 3 tablespoons of a nice brandy and stir that until the alcohol is burned off, and then we're going to add 1 cup of dry sherry, and same thing, cook until the alcohol is burned off. This is going to provide plenty of flavor. Then we're going to take 6 cups of a high quality beef stock, add that into the pot, give it a stir, and then we're going to take our bunch of thyme and parsley, add that in, and we're going to simmer this for about 30 minutes. After that, make sure to remove the bunch of herbs, and then you can season to taste with a little bit of kosher salt and black pepper. Now this won't be a great French onion soup without some croutons, so I'm taking a day-old French baguette, I'm cutting into some rounds, and then I'm taking those rounds and cutting into some smaller pieces for some bread at the bottom of the bowl. Then we're going to take those pieces of bread and we're going to put on a lined baking tray, and then I'm going to take some melted unsalted butter and we're going to brush it on, making sure each piece is coated. Finally, we're going to take this tray and place it in a 300-degree oven and toast for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now we can debate all day on what type of cheese is best for French onion. I find that sliced cheese melts better than the shredded stuff, so I'm taking a brick of fresh Gruyere and on a mandolin slicing thin. Once you're done with your cheese, it'll be about the time that your croutons are done, and now we're ready to plate. Now in an oven-proof bowl, we're going to add in some of our smaller croutons along with a few ladles of our French onion soup, and then we're going to take some of those crouton rounds, and I can fit about 3 in there, add that on top of the soup along with our sliced Gruyere. Again, I was able to fit about 3 slices. The croutons are going to make a great bed for this cheese, and a little overhang isn't bad as it's going to melt on the side of the bowl. Now we're going to take this and put it under the broiler for a few minutes until it's nice and golden and that cheese is bubbling. Final step is to garnish with a little bit of chopped parsley, and there you have it, French onion soup that is surely ready to burn the roof of your mouth. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.